Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, people around the world, Mount Digital Podcasting proudly brings to you the illest podcast in the world. DJ Cash Dollars. It's going down. And if you ain't down with that, we got two words for you. Move around. Alright? Alright, today, man, I got a few topics and all that. We gonna get straight into them. You know what I'm saying? I hope everybody having a good day. You know what I'm saying? It's Make It Happen Monday. You know, I got them topics for y'all. You know what I'm saying? All right. First topic, we got Tyga with a message for everyone talking about that his album Starface is an AI album. So let's check it out. You know, I got the clip.
Listen, I don't really know what pitchfork is. All I know is the devil uses a pitchfork. That's all I know.
What do you think of the AI controversy generally? Because there are some people saying you shouldn't do it.
Well, the context is, unfortunately for Gen Z, they can't read, so nobody reads. You know what I mean? And what I said was, I used AI assisted things in the production. I said all the vocals are me. I wrote all the songs. When it comes to the 80 cents and some of the guitar solos, yes, I used AI for that. But I didn't make a full AI album. It's not what I did. I was in the studio 3 months working on this. I'm just telling people because I like to be honest with the listeners of, kind of like how I used it. But I didn't, I indeed wrote the songs and that those are my vocals. You know what I'm saying? We use some AI sounds in the production, but we still created everything. As an artist that's been doing this for so long, I don't care. I don't mind it. I don't care. Like, I'm not scared for my position or scared because at the end of the day, I'm better than the AI, and I've proven that for the last 15 years. The question is, are people against AI or just selective against AI in some things?
Okay. Okay, that's actually a good question. So is it you or is it just anybody using AI? Here's what Doja Cat said.
Nobody asked me anything about Tyga, but I just felt like saying this. Tyga is a penis for making an AI album.
Okay, well, you laughed.
Yeah, man. In my opinion, man, and this is just my opinion, you know what I'm saying? You could take it with a grain of salt. You know what I'm saying? I really don't mind the AI as long as it's not like a whole AI, like song. You know what I'm saying? You can use AI like he said. Tyga basically was saying like he used AI on like some of the song. Like, he wrote the song, he did everything. It's his voice and all that. Like when you think about AI and what so many people I believe, you know what I'm saying, are like over it with it when people are using the whole AI, you know what I'm saying, like a whole AI artist, instead of it just helping you with strings or something, you know what I'm saying. But that, yeah, and I love Starface. I'm gonna say that right now. Stamp that. I love that album. It's kind of dope. You know what I'm saying? It remind me of playing the game and all that. I like to play the game. You know what I'm saying, and listen to it. So you know what I'm saying. Shout out to Tiger. All right, and then we in other news, man. We got federal judge allows Little Durk songs to be evidence in his murder case. So let's check it out.
Okay, so I'm here at the courthouse, the federal courthouse in Los Angeles. I've just got out of the latest Durk hearing, and it was very, very interesting. I'm not going to lie to you, wasn't the best day for Durk today. Last session that we had, it was pretty good for Durk. He was taking some W's this time. There were a couple of small W's, but I would say right now, unfortunately, I would say the L's kind of outweigh the W's. The biggest thing that we heard from the courtroom is that the judge is going to allow a lot of, not all, but a lot of lyrics that Durk has kind of put out there in his music to be used against him. Specifically, the judge ruled that the song Pissed Me Off and the music video could be used. The judge even said, I've watched the video, I've listened to the lyrics, and basically the word slide for Von came up several times. They said, look, the song was basically a calling to the public, a calling to other gang members to slide for Von. They brought up King Von's kids being mentioned in the song, Sun, and True. They did get it correct and say the True was King Von's daughter. I know that was a point of contention for a lot of people, whether that was son or daughter. Didn't really matter at this point. They kind of brought up a whole lot of things that were very interesting, and the defense really tried to pull this move to say, and I said before that this was a pretty ridiculous